Hi, I'm April Walker, and this is the first of a series called Just for the Health of It. And a lot of times when we're studying and working at our computers, it's helpful to take just a few minutes out, a few minutes break to stretch the body and rejuvenate. So I'd like to begin with showing you some stretches that you can do right at your computer, right at your desk. Just push away from the desk in the chair. Elevate the body, telescope the spine up tall, and begin with some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. That deeper breathing, not so shallow, yeah? And then we're going to start with turning the neck side and side, a full breath in to the right and exhale to the left. And inhale to the right, and exhale to the left, and inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. And you can close your eyes and do this several times. And then back to center. Go ahead and start shoulder rolls and do full shoulder rolls. Get the involvement all the way to the front, roll all the way to the back. Get all those shoulder muscles and back muscles involved. Release the tension in the neck. Big circles, big rolls, still breathing nicely in and out. And then from here, if you scooch out just a bit on the chair, we'll be circling with the body. When you come to the front, you have a straightening that happens, and when you come to the back, it's a bit of a rounding. So circle one direction, releasing the muscles in the low back, and it feels really good. Give it a try. Circle the body. And reverse direction. It's nice if you have time to do about 10 circles each direction. Back and forth, circle and flat, and then coming up, holding the outsides of the knees, just tuck the pelvis and tuck the chin and pull and stretch, coming up tall once again. If you bring the arms out into I surrender, bring them in, cross one on top of the other and fold it in, lifting the elbows high. The higher you lift, the more stretch, right? And release down, coming back in the other side on top, wrap it around. Again, lift the elbows high. And bring it down. Take the wrists out in front, a little bit of a clenched fist, and circle. This feels good, particularly if you're doing a lot of typing. Other direction. And then clasp the fingers in front. Make sure the fingers touch the back of the hands. Press it out, still up tall. Lift it up overhead. Keep the back tall. Bring it back down. Let's take the other index finger on top. Do that same thing. Stretch out in front and then lift it up tall. Bring it back down. If you can scooch forward in the chair a bit more, 2 feet flat to the floor, take the hands behind you. Drop the shoulders down. Point the fingertips toward the back and then lift the hands behind. And then sit back in the chair, 2 feet flat to the floor. And from here, we're going to go ahead and take one hand to the opposite knee, and the other hand reaches up and stretches over. Try to keep both sits bones on the chair. Lift and create space. And back to center. Let's take the other side. A little bit of a twist here and then a lift. And bring it back. The next one, up tall. Go ahead and let's take a slow turn. Lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, and then even how far behind you can you look? And then unwind slowly. And let's go to the other side. Lower back, middle back, upper. And unwind slowly, coming back to center. Hold the bottom of your chair. Go ahead and take one foot out in front and just point and flex the toes. Loosen up behind the legs and then circle at the ankle. And other direction. And then flex that foot and stretch all the way up through the back of the leg. Release it down, still holding the bottom of the chair. Let's take the other side out. Point and flex. And then circle at the ankle. Other direction. And release down. If you have the space available and you want to relax in, you can stretch the low back by extending from the hip creases and just folding over the body. Let the head drop, top of the head toward the floor for just a few seconds. Bring the hands to the top of the thighs, flat back. Bring the body up, reaching up, inhale in, and exhale down.